Right, good evening everyone. Welcome back to another PowerWash installment. So yeah, last time we were starting a little bit on this, so we're gonna get this done tonight hopefully, and then we'll get started on the skate park at least anyway. Oh, I thought I was hearing something. Sure. Yeah, evening Missy. How are you? How are you today? Let me give a quick shout out here. If you have not checked Miss Gamer Fan out yet, yeah, make sure to do so. Yep, she's currently last seen streaming Final Fantasy 14. She also does PowerWash Simulator, or not PowerWash Simulator, House Slipper, and also a selection of detective names as well, like Nancy Drew, Murder Soul Suspect, and Sherlock Holmes as well. Yeah, check her out next time she's live. Ah, you're welcome, Missy. Hi, so what have you been up to today? I think I got the long nozzle on, so I should still be able to reach that. Missy, thank you very much for the subscription. Much appreciated. And yeah, thank you for the 3 months as well, and 1 month streak as well. Nothing much, just getting set up for work, and you? It's just been a quiet day so far. I was just making some small modifications to the follows, and yeah, like I was just also adding the social links command as well for the end of the stream. I'll both link to the Discord and to the YouTube.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without my fans.
Oh, thank you very much, Jill BT, for the host. Hope your evening's been going well. You're welcome. I ended up with a headache. Had to take the medicine to kill it. Oh, that's rough. But yeah, well, at least hopefully that's the headache passed by now anyway. Oh, hello me. Big fan, by the way. Yeah, the same as well. Oh, let me just clean this door real quick, and then I'll finish up. I'll do the next couple of shoutouts here. Alright, there we go. Just finished work. How's PowerWashing? Not much happening at the moment. Chill. I just started. Oh, there we go. Shout out to working there, yeah. If you've not seen me yet, yeah, check them out. They were last seen playing Dark Souls 2. I think that, I'm assuming that was with Tando, Razor, and Centric. They also play plenty of Final Fantasy 14 as well. Yeah, and it's a big fan of them, so definitely check them out. Whoops. Thank you, Chill, for shouting out, Missy. Let me give... that should be right. They are playing test. Alright, yeah, because they were testing that thing last night. But yeah, check out Chill BT as well. He's a great Scottish variety streamer. Plays a selection of games including Dead by Daylight, Assassin's Creed, Valhalla, Flight Simulator, and also is currently going through the Gears of War franchise as well. Yeah, definitely check him out. But yeah, like earlier today, I was just trying to do a couple of games, like setting up stuff, like, so I was just playing a little bit of Black Mesa the last hour, and then played a little bit of Polybridge as well, and also bought a party game called What the Dub, which I'm looking to maybe try and organise that some night for all of us to play together. Like it's like Jackbox Party, but not by the same developer, but I think it looks like a pretty fun looking game. Like just like watching like some old B movie scene and then just dubbing over it. and see who can dub over it with the wittiest one. I shouted you out in your Discord. Yeah, that's all. That's all chill. So at least good to know that bot's working. Hello Daniel. Happy birthday. And how's your evening been? Alright, quick shout out for Daniel as well. Thank you, Ben, very much as well for the lurk. But lurking, playing Road 96. Nice. How you finding that game so far? Oh, okay. Were you streaming earlier or streaming now? Dick looks like a wizard. Thank you for that, me. I mean, do I look like a wizard though? I mean, I figure my beard's not quite long enough yet. No, you're welcome, Ben. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, if you've not checked Danielle out, yeah, be sure to do so. She does play a variety of horror games as well, and she's currently playing through Road 96, which I gifted her for her birthday earlier today. Let's see, she also plays a lot of Dead by Daylight, and she also plays Warrior on Final Fantasy 14 as well, where she's probably one of the best warriors that I've played with. So yeah, definitely check her out. And as for Ben, he's a variety streamer from America. Plays a variety of games like Red Dead Redemption 2, Silent Hill, and then Phantasy Star Online, Elder Scrolls Online. Quite a few other myriad of MMO kind of games. Yeah, he's a very swell guy as well. So I definitely recommend you look out for Ben when he's alive next time. You can add the hat. At least you don't look like a pineapple like Dando. Thank you very much. You look like a Steven, my friend Steven. Well, I'm not. Well, I have a cousin called Steven, but not. I'm not a Steven myself. I mean, if I could find someone to make the Matoya's hat, maybe in real life, maybe I could try it out, but I'd probably just have it as collectible unless I was going to the FanFest again when travel something again. Let's see, I'm basically just setting up the village or trading hall at the moment. Is that Animal Crossing related or what? Or what's that? Me? Minecraft? Oh, alright, Minecraft. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking Animal Crossing for some reason. Yeah, I haven't played Minecraft myself in, well, probably a few years at least. Basically the same game. Alright. Yeah, Derpycraft. Well, I do have my own server. Ah, nice. I mean, I might still have it on one of my old hard drives somewhere, but I'll have to kind of look around for it. Maybe if not, then maybe probably sign back into Mojang or something like that. You might say I bear slight resemblance to a Foozie McKee, but she was much younger than I am now, and such a happy soul. Java edition though, the best edition. Alright, no, I'll probably have to look into it. Like I said, I don't remember too much about Minecraft. Like, I'm more of a Terraria person myself, but maybe I'll put that on my to-do list at some point. Maybe I'll see if I can remember what skin I had on last time. I think I had Crash Bandicoot on. I might have had Oddworld or Frieza on before that, but can pop stream at some point. Yeah, if you're wanting to stream me, we can hop in, take a look, see. If I'm not 12, 13 hours today. Yeah, I think if you can get your next day off, then yeah. And if you're up for it, yeah, try and arrange for a day as well. Like yeah, we can hop in and see what you get up to. You know, I've been kind of wondering myself if I would want to try and stream Terraria at some point. Like, well, maybe I can see what T-Mod Loader's been up to recently, or maybe if there's anything good on the Calamity mod or anything like that. Because I did used to play Calamity quite a lot, but I guess, because so many updates. Well, not really so many updates frequently, like, but eventually, like, because newer updates rendered older worlds obsolete, I had to sort of, like, start over with those worlds. Then eventually I kind of got burnt out with it and thought, no, I'll just wait several cycles later on until we get, and then we decide to do it again. I think the only downside, I think, to T-Mod Loader is the fact that there's only a 32-bit system officially. I mean, it is possible to add a 64-bit thing, but that does require quite a bit of tinkering and a bit of external stuff to get it to work. I think I managed to get it to do it once though, but so I'll have to check up again eventually. Cause yeah, 4 gigabytes size because 32-bit limitations isn't very much, especially if you want to add multiple mods on. Like I'd say Calamity, Thorium, and plenty of others as well. Ooh, a house made of dirt. Let's see. We use good in Minecraft, yes I can build a house out of dirt. Oh yeah. Just read that. Alright, window clean, window frame next, I think. That was the wall, I believe. Alright. Alright, let me get up here. Oh, didn't even see the moss there. Alright. Much better. Yeah, I think we're still the outside wall to do as well, but I'll probably do that one last once I get the rest of the house sorted. As far as I know, it looks like most of the, well, besides that wall there, but that won't be a problem. Me, there's stuff in the chest in the building I have. You guys can use whatever you need. I need to switch the nozzles off, I think. There we go. Because otherwise, yeah, if I got that long one, and it's gonna be a bit awkward. I don't even know where your house is. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting, yeah, Minecraft doesn't have a... well, it does have maps in it, but you'd have to craft them, don't you? Plus of how big that world is, if you go very far, it can be hard to relocate where you need to go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, hopefully once we're midway to the skate park we can get that heavy duty washer. Holy hell, how big are those hands? They're like Big Show or Great Khali size hands. In the woods next to the wheat farm, behind your area, you can't miss it, you'll see that glass roof. Sure hope that's a nose there, because that looked like something else completely there for a second. Put that long nozzle back on now since we're not so close to the wall. We can switch back once we're starting on the roof. Cool, got that one done. Right, how much more of the foundation? There we go. A little bit, right. A little bit of that. Yeah, Shin's starting Delian tonight, isn't he? Well, we'll see how far we go, and then we can consider up him for a bit at the end of the stream. Well, we can go a little bit more further tonight, I think, if we can get 6 hours more. I've got the foundation all done, so. Yeah, I think we're going to be at this main roof for quite a while here. Let's see, now would probably be a good time to get that nozzle back on. Or well, take the nozzle off me. Let's see, my switch one I'm going to put in a secret password and do something about the tab next to it. Underneath, alright. Why could I stand up? Oh, there we go. I was at night control like for 5 or 7 times, and it was like, it took a while getting my character back up again. Alright. Okay, that's that wall clean. Just a little bit of the window left there in the frame. Hansel looks nothing like Rocky McGee. Hansel had a huge beard, long unruly hair, and defeated eyes. Hansel? Rocky was young, clean-shaven, handsome, with such spirit. What is he referring to? Oops. Alright, got a little third. That's alright. Just give me a chance to at least get all this on the side here. Yummy hot dogs. Oh, is that what you're having for dinner, Chill? Nice. You having any sauce in them, like ketchup, mustard? Or chili? Or barbecue sauce? Tomato. Ah, alright. Here we go. I wonder if there's still a window on the other side I might have missed. Unless, no, that was a small roof, so there probably shouldn't be. I mean, I think with luck this might be the last window anyway. go check anyway. Yep, no, that was definitely the last one. Oh, alright. Oh. Well, there was lag there, but I think it must have just clipped on the scaffold. And still so much of this roof to clean up. Let's get the whitest one to go. I mean, we should be close enough range to clean a lot of the stuff anyway. At least until we hit a patch. At least until we hit a patch of moss or fungi or something like that. Such as there. Green also seems to be enough for the... Yep, for that, so that should work. That probably might work better. Probably also get a little bit more dirt out compared to the wider one. I think Mika's starting Dead Space 2 tonight as well, so I'll have to take a look see at that. I can only imagine this one stage is probably going to be a nightmare on either on the time trial or the you use as much water as possible. Yeah, I think both the skate park and the fire station are going to be much more bigger compared to this as well, since they're like worth 900 and 1100 as well at the same time. I mean, I'm sure I probably will have more than enough on this section of the roof, so I could probably go for another one pretty soon. But I want to at least probably try and get as much moss off as possible. Still a fair bit on this side, and then, oh, no, there's a bit of moss mist. Was that Dick? I will be 2 minutes, need to quickly take the dog out, and also your bot shouted you out. Don't know if I said that right. Yeah, no worries, chill. Yeah, you did say that a while ago, but thank you again anyway. And yeah, see you in a few minutes. Yeah, honestly, big shout out to Chill as well, because I think without his help, I think the Discord certainly wouldn't be up with the current state it is at the moment. We'll see if we'll still look over time if there's any more improvements we can make to that. But I think for now it should be satisfactory as is. Rocky would never run away from the law and hide out in a dank cottage for years, claiming to be a baker unless he was completely desperate. Still kind of strange what's going on with the text in this one. Including the robbery thing from last time. Oh, let me take a quick sip of water here while I'm... Oh, that felt good. Yeah, I think when your fingers are in the same position for so long.
Thank you.
And you need,
I couldn't have done it without my fans.
Oh, thank you very much for the host, Mika. Hope your evening's going well. Let me give a quick shout out to Mika here while we're. Yep. If you've not checked Mika out, be sure to do so. She's a great Argentinian variety streamer. She's recently finished Dead Space 1 and she's due to move on to the second game tonight. She's also currently playing through Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and she's also completed quite a few games under her belt, including Ori. Tell me why. What else? What else have we got in the list? Oh, and Alien Isolation as well, just to name a few. Oh yes, they should watch it good. Yep, I am indeed watching it good. I think well, we've only really got the roof left on this on the house here, and then we've just got the walls all around the outside, and then that'll be us all done with the Forest Cottage. Yeah, how have you been today, Mika? Like, what have you been up to? I need my new PC. I need this game up and working. No worries. Oh. But yeah, hopefully you get this. Hopefully you get your new PC all set up soon. But yeah, this is still a really good game and definitely a recommended buy. And even though it's still in early access, there's a lot of content in it, and there's even more being added over time. Hopefully I'd have it built by next week. Nice. Yeah, we'll be looking forward to that. High pipe. High pipe. Alright. Oh, Dick, you don't have your setup in your bite section on Twitch? I do not know. I hadn't really thought about adding it, but I suppose I could add it. I suppose I could add it out of curiosity then. Yeah, sure. I can update that after the stream and just list what's in the rig at the moment. Yeah, perhaps there's still some. Well, I could probably add the Discord link onto the About section as well, now that I think about it. Not me, cause nothing worth to tell yet. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, honestly, I never really thought about it until you brought it up, Mika. But yeah, maybe good to do that. I still think I need to try and. I think I will still probably need to stylize that art, not the bite section as well. Maybe just because I'm still using just a fairly standard looking. I guess you call layout, I guess. Like, yeah, nothing fancy in the comparison to, like, say, Shin and Silence, though. Just because I think I'm not an artist, though. And I mean, I'm just a very bog standard person myself. Do you have to have the setup listed? Generally, yeah. Like for most people, so it'll be like, it'll usually be something like what hard drives you'll have on there, like what kind of motherboard you got, like how much RAM you've got on the thing, SSDs, and what kind of system it is, like our processor, like mine's like Ryzen 5 for example. The good news is the roof is fairly nearly done. What's up in here? I was watching you play Final Fantasy 14 yesterday and it looked good, so I got curious about your setup. Ah, nice. Yeah, I've got a Logitech. It's a Logitech. I have the box somewhere about, I think. A Logitech C920 camera. Same model as Shin and Nintendo are using though, but it's very good. It's actually a really good thing. Like very good camera. Like only goes at 30 FPS as opposed to 60, but still a decent buy for a first camera though. Oh, I was talking about your CPU and GPU. Oh, alright. Not sure if you want. I can message you after the stream. Like, say what my CPU and GPU were. Like, I know my graphics card's a 6GB one. Like, I had a choice between that and an 8GB one. But yeah, the shop when I was getting this build recommended the 6GB one because it would be better for gaming. So I went for that option. But I might ask you about your new cam in the future when I plan to get one. Plan on getting buying one for myself. Yeah, like can do. Like if you want to ask any of us, like we'll definitely help you out with the recommendations. Ah, there we go, finally. Okay. Oh, welcome back, Chill, as well. But yeah, I think at the moment the Logitech, sorry, I keep forgetting the serial number on this thing, box C920. Like the same model that, yeah, as I said, yeah, both the same model that Shin and Tendo are using for their streams. Like again, it's, well, it was £59.99, so I don't know how much that would be in Argentinian money, but that, like I said, it's still a reasonably priced camera for decent quality. Because Bang asking Chill, he's the professional photographer here, but he said he doesn't know about webcams. I know it's big because he doesn't want to answer to Peru Mika. I mean, yeah, like you can ask Chill, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I thought I heard the rattling outside, but must have just been the back door downstairs. Because yeah, sometimes, well, the windows aren't open right now, but sometimes if the windows were open in the house, then yeah, the doors have a tendency to rattle a little bit. Let's see, I can talk to you about technical stuff, about where well, I can talk to you about technical stuff about it, where it's good, I don't know. I know, just your entrance was too well trimmed to be dramatic. Oh, time to it. Since I'm up close anyway, may as well use this one. Oh, that's what I was standing on, a stump. Let's see. But Mika told me she not want to talk to me anymore. You have me kicked to the curb. Never there's a chance to be dramatic. Huh? When did I say that? Also, you took my health off me. Oh right, the. No, that was Missy that took the health off you, not Mika. Dick chill is behind Mika. All Mika's done today was host. Right. I didn't say it was Mika, I just asked who took my health off. Oh, alright. Well, yeah, it was Missy. She subbed earlier on at the start of the stream. I don't remember if that was. I don't know if that was before or during when Mia came in. Like I've already forgotten the exact moment, but it was probably more than like at the start of the stream. Let's see, trying to make me feel bad for not wanting to talk to him, which I never. I mean, it could be worse, Jill. I mean, it could have been Danielle that took the stream boss off you. Since I know how competitive you two can get sometimes. Oh, it's one of these kids. Alright. I'm no PowerWash professional, but does rust come off? Does rust come off as easy as that? I mean with a medium duty PowerWash anyway. There we go. Okay, I did subtext at the beginning of the stream. Sorry for that vibe, I'm scaring the shit of what? Scaring the shit of myself? Wait, what are you doing? Is this Minecraft, Missy, or what are you fighting, creepers, or... Or spiders as well, maybe? Oh, okay, the pillar's connected to the wall. There we go. It's 25 too, so don't know if tea will be getting made soon or not. But sure, maybe after this one's done I'll take a quick 5-minute break and bring up a little bit of cake as well. I don't think if I have any wall left over there, I could probably see what that soup thing's like. Not very effective at all. No, yeah, I need soup for that in order for that to actually be effective. Let's see. No, Dick, please bring me tea. I mean, I'm sure you got tea at home. I'm sure if you asked Domino nicely, you could have a cup of tea together. So Dick, when you're adding the put mage hat on redeem on channel points, I mean not until at least maybe I'm able to find someone that would be willing to make the same hat. But I don't know. Like maybe I don't know if that would be a little bit too corny for me. Maybe. I mean, I'm sure I can still add some other dumb child point stuff, like maybe even just a couple of false ones, maybe, or yeah, like maybe something ridiculous like redeem nothing for 200,000 or something like that. Like it's kind of also why I've also got the hydrate chat at 5,000 though, just as a bit of a slight jokey kind of one. What? Domino? What? Tea? She makes tea only for Mika. She might bring me tea. Would you cosplay Dick? I don't know. Like the ideas entertain me, but I think considering the amount of work and effort that goes into cosplaying, like, 'cause you have to make the outfits yourself for the most part, make sure it's the right size, and then, especially if you're traveling as well, like, that can be a bit of a pain to have to carry with you, like, especially on the plane or something like that. So I probably wouldn't cosplay myself though, but I can still absolutely respect other cosplayers that are like, yeah, are able to commit themselves to do that. Like even then, there's still a lot of Final Fantasy 14 cosplayers I still remember seeing in the Europe fan fests. I think including back in Paris, I think as well. Like there was one of them cosplaying as the Firebird mount, and then I don't know if she finished third or not, but I think both me and a friend of mine that were at the same fan fest agreed that yeah, I think the girl got dropped first. I'm trying to remember. I think Kefka might have won, or was the runner-up. I don't. I think actually, yeah, that might have been Paris as well. I think I remember a Magni cosplayer won the North American one. Right, what am I looking for again? Door frame, foundations, and timber frames. Oh, well, there's the foundations. But yeah, probably closest I'll have for cosplaying is probably just the glamours from in the game itself. Like mostly I'll probably only just do. Oh, as a main caster, glamour I'll probably always have the Matoya hat as my head, and presently the Omega gloves are casting for hands. I mean, boots, chest, and legs will depend on what the raid tier gear looks like as well, and especially if it's stable, since that makes the difference. So presently I would have like the Edenmorn code on at the moment, as you see in the emotes that I have. whereas my avatar, which Aster drew for me, has the Eden Grace coat of casting. Oh, hang on, this isn't the timber frames. Oh, oh. Ah, there we go. Okay, two more to go. Done. Thank you for so much for making the cottage look wunderbar. It feels like a stain on our gag. I didn't really thought that. That attitude, so in real life it should be really big. It could be fun. Yeah, I mean either the Matoy hat or the big hat Logan could work. Let's see. Thank you so much for making the cottage look wunderbar. It feels like a stain in our character has finally been removed and we can get back to our true passion. Also, into my mind has already left the recipe to a magnificent custard strudel. Yeah, thank you, guys. Alright, well, what do we have next? Well, the skate park and the fire station at the moment, so probably the skate park will probably be the first one, I think. Although that looks like it's going to be a complete mess to clean up. Although if we can get halfway done, we can afford that heavier duty power wash. It seems our little town is going up in the world. Muckingham Skate Park has been chosen to host the next county championships. Ordinarily, I'd leave the sullen types to roll around in their own filth, as is their wont. But if it's getting in the papers and on TV, we can't have people seeing all that grime and funny writing. So I want you to hit it with everything you've got. Oh, thought that was a window for a second there. Alright, so how big is this kind of... Well, size-wise, it's not massive. I mean, it's open space, but... yeah, that alley-oop's going to be a bit of a problem, I think. Anyone ever explain to you what kind of compound they use for structures such as these? Well, skate parks in general. Well, probably a mix of wood, concrete. Well, maybe not marble. I want to say there's another material as well that goes into skate parks, but I forgot what it was. Or the name of it, rather. Oh, alright, one sec. Oh, alright, we're back. Sorry, just got a tap on the door here, so cup of tea. Cup of tea's ready here. No, I think wooden concrete's probably the only materials I can think of at the moment. I wanted to say cardboard, but no, I don't think cardboard's a really stable material. But maybe I'm just thinking of Ollie the Magic Bomb from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Nope, thank you for the hydrate, Mika. But the tea's a little bit too warm at the moment, so I'll just make do with water. Yeah. Alright, thank you again, Mika. I don't really know what the material, like, I feel like it begins with N or something, but it's not nylon. Oh. What kind of tea do you have? Mainly just English tea. Although I do occasionally do have green tea, chamomile, sometimes, and I haven't had Earl Grey in a while, so, but I would be happy enough to drink that as well. Thank you for the stretch, Jill. Always feels so good to crack my knuckles when I do that. What am I missing on this reel? Oh, might as well get the fun box while that's on top as well. So why do they call it a fun box when it's basically just a foundation for... Oh, never mind, I guess... Wait, is it? No, okay, never mind. I can see now why it's called a fountain box. I thought at first it was just the foundation for the reels. But yeah, that's the stuff that you, like, do kickflips and stuff off of. I wonder how I do a wall kit like that anyway. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I know it's a video game still, but it still can't help. Just still can't help but make me think, like, how does something like this get so insanely dirty anyway? If we were talking a hypothetical real scenario. Little Doge footprints right there. First time I heard PowerWash Simulator, the first thing that came to mind was a washer simulator. like laundry. No, well, laundry and power washing, like washing machines, are very different things. Although there's an idea for our next simulator, washing machine simulator. Like throw clothes in the wash, make sure, yeah, and then also if you're doing a whitewash as well, don't throw in something red, otherwise you get penalised. And then you have to also, like, pour all the liquid in, make sure the washing machine doesn't blow up or something like that. And then if it's clogged up or something like that, before the next wash, you have to clean it out. Purple, my favorite color. Well, it's not my first color, chill, but I mean, purple has kind of met my approval. I think the last few years, I think. Like Saints Row was probably one of the first instances of purple. And then Black Mage's main theme seems to be fairly purple as well, or at least by FF vlogs anyway. I guess it's also because the file and Cineglossy effects are purplish as well. And then the color, the color that usually I would go for is like abyssal blue. It's kind of got a bit of purplish in it as well. Like it's more blue, but I can see where most people would see the purple in it. Yeah, it's because of Black Mage. Anyways, yeah, I don't know how many Black Mages historically have worn purple. Like not very many though. Tella would probably be the closest one I can think of, but he's still technically a Sage rather than a Black Mage. Most of the mages by default mages in 6 were not really purple. Like Terra was red, Celeste had the green leotard, Realm was fairly red as well, as was Drago. Phoebe was mainly blue. I mean, Lulu was black, but she does have hints of purple though. Final Fantasy X. Could just be probably just the purple hair, just the hair highlights really, but. Okay, thank you for your information, Master Joe. You're cleaning the wall in the background. Yeah, the wall, and the ground, the ramps, that little loop-de-loop thing over there. Pretty much everything. But if I can at least get this halfway done, then that's it. I can buy the better power washer now, or at least the best one that's presently available. Like I'll just show it off real quick here. Yeah, like this heavy duty Prima Vista 3000 for $2,000. There's no professional duty one yet, so I don't know if that's in the game yet, or if it's maybe you have to get to a certain part of the game to have it become available for sale. If not more than likely a completion bonus as well, like 100% everything, and then you get this power washer that's like probably maximum stats or something like that. But again, we'll just have to wait. We'll just have to wait for future updates to see if anything ever does come to that. Alright, gallery bench is done. Oh, how efficient would this be? Efficient enough, I think, so I can probably just... Yeah, I think as long as it's plain dirt, I think and I'm close enough that I can work. So I'll just try and get this section of the floor done first and then work my way across. Mika laundry. Wait, there's actually a laundry simulator? Whoa, alright. Didn't know I was kind of actually joking about that a while ago, but that's kind of interesting to see that does actually exist. Is it any good? Or what are the reviews on it at the moment? Like the Office Simulator. I feel like I know something like that, but I can't remember if it was VR or not. What game am I thinking of that was in an office? Well, an office-ish kind of thing, and that was virtual reality. Yeah, that's what Chill was telling me is the thing. You need one of those machines to ride on to clean the floors, or like a floor waxer, or because that's the closest thing I can think of, or a Zamboni. Although a Zamboni is probably more for ice hockey than cleaning. Zamboni Simulator, that'd be a good game, I think. Xanon would probably like that. Just drive a Zamboni around an ice rink and try and clean it up. And maybe even like a special level where you drive a Zamboni to a wrestling ring, like Stone Cold Steve Austin or something like that. Like go to the ring, then bump into the ring, then get out of the Zamboni, jump on to the millionaire boss, and just beat him up. No, that's probably a little bit too. That's a little too far-fetched for a game. I mean, it could work. I'm sure it could work in any other game, maybe like maybe something in the Source engine, maybe. I didn't know you were a big WFW or WWF fan. Well, I was years ago, but let's say if I kind of just don't like what the product is today anymore. And unfortunately, as the years have gone on, I think the backstage politicking has gotten worse. To the point now that I think Vince McMahon has just recently killed the NXT brand because of the fact that they lost the Wednesday Night Wars, and even earlier this month they released 13 NXT wrestlers. Coupled with the fact as well that over a year ago when the pandemic started, though, they bragged about record profitings and then proceeded to release a lot of people in the middle of it. But thankfully a lot of those guys are doing much better now, at least in the other places like AEW, Impact, New Japan, and the NWA, just to name a few. I think it's especially grating as well. It's like you do so well to get over in NXT, and then it's just, as soon as you come to the main roster, you just completely get buried and jobbed out. Like, oh, there's too many people that have probably done that too. Like Adrian Neville, who's now known as Pac in AEW, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Bray Wyatt, who's one of the hottest guys they had, and they let him go for some reason. For budget cuts. Despite that he was one of the top merchandise sellers. Braun Strowman wasn't in NXT, I don't think. Okay, yeah, it wasn't Braun, but Big E would probably be another one, although he's recovered quite a fair bit now. I know Adam Cole's supposed to be, well, his contract expired last month, but he's staying on for a short extension. But I do hope Adam Cole decides not to resign, because even if they offer $1 million or something like that, they've released far too many of his friends, like including Tyler Breeze. And I think his wife, or like his girlfriend, wife, can't remember what it was, who she was exactly, but Dr. Britt Baker from AEW even says that he still occasionally visits his friends from the Elite and hangs backstage with them on his off days. So very likely he could go to AEW though to reunite with the Elite, like Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. My friend is wrestling. Oh, nice. Like what circuit's he in? Is this like independent scene show? But yeah, nowadays though, I'd definitely prefer Elite Wrestling way more, because it sort of really brings back the fun in wrestling. Like, it's building up a lot of new stars, has a lot of great characters as well. And then a lot of excellent matches as well as long-term storytelling. Even let's say for a lot of the time, even if the guys do lose in that one, they look strong in defeat, which really helps them in the long run. Like Darby Allin's probably one of the most notable ones, and Sammy Guevara as well. I remember being a big fan when I was younger and going to see it. Yeah, I went to a few live events as well. But I just remember the last scene they had, like when CM Punk was there, and then because he was the heel, he had to lose in the main event, and then I just remember seeing that, and then of course the babyface is standing tall, which of course understandably, like of course you want to send people home happy, but it's like I still kind of shook my head at that and just thought, nah, they couldn't have just let the champion get over. But I think especially the most frustrating part of WWE as well is the 50-50 booking, where pretty much say babyface defeats the heel, and then the heel beats them up after the match and gets momentum back, while it's the babyface who got the momentum to begin with loses it, and it looks like a complete geek in the process. I watched it when it was Scotty Toddy. Oh, Scotty Toddy. No, I remember him. Yeah, Scotty Toddy's music was actually really cool. Like both when he was singles and also when he was part of Too Cool as well. And then the worm finisher was completely ridiculous, but it was like so over it as well at the same time. I've seen him live too. Ah, nice. I don't think I ever saw Scotty Toddy. I want to say I did, but 2004 could have been the most likely one, but I don't remember very much from that first event besides Undertaker versus JBL and Eddie Guerrero and Big Show teaming up against whoever the heels were at the time. I want to say Booker T was on the other team, but I don't remember who his partner was. It could have been, actually, No, that was 2005. Although Kurt Angle was a heel then, so maybe he came back after that. Yeah, actually, it was Kurt Angle. Now that I think about it, because yeah, it was not long after he came back to wrestle in storyline after he was the SmackDown General Manager for several months, and then he also had that. He was in the wheelchair as well after Big Show chokeslammed him off a balcony at the end of a SmackDown episode. Yeah, still sad. It's still sad to think that 1 year later from that SmackDown down dirty chair that Eddie Guerrero would pass away. Like, still a very young age for him to pass on. But at least I had the great joy of seeing him at least in person once. Yeah, that was a sad time indeed. And even then, like last year's passing of Brody Lee was almost, if not just as heartbreaking, really. Because he'd arrived in AEW and made such a huge impact within several months, becoming the TNT champion, and then sadly a few months later he was gone a day after Christmas from lung issues. Wrestling, haven't seen in years. Yeah, if you're interested in that, Missy, like there's new companies now these days like AEW that are really good, that are a good watch. Or New Japan Pro Wrestling, which also does a lot of really great stuff as well, especially when Wrestle Kingdom rolls around on January 4th every year. I'm over WWE and SmackDown. Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, yeah, Raw is pretty much generally awful. Like 3 hours. Yeah, just 3 hours too long, and just the fact that very little happens in that time. And there's just also a lot of surprise roll-up finishes or disqualification finishes as well, which just hurts it as well. SmackDown's a little bit better though, since they're doing pretty well with it. But I think long-term wise, they're not going to have too many top baby faces if Roman Reigns continues to win. And then sadly NXT's on its way out now as well, since I think Triple H has just been forced out of that position now by Vince McMahon, and he and his inner circle are taking over, and are pretty much going to stifle the product that was doing so well for years. I stopped officially watching it when The Rock officially returned. Triple H and his wife went evil, mean. Oh yeah, the Authority angle. Yeah, the Authority was a pretty bad era for them as well, because they were booked like invincible villains, and they very rarely got their comeuppance though, and if they did, then they would just get their heat back within a week later. And also a lot of wrestlers for that suffered as well, both baby faces and heels. And Stephanie McMahon especially was the worst of it, because no one was allowed to really get back at her, especially. Last time for me was Triple H and his wife got Samus in place of Randy. Samus? You mean Sheamus? I misspelled his name. Oh, you mean Sheamus, like the Irish guy? He was the red Irish guy. Yeah, that's Sheamus. I think, yeah, he might have had the mohawk and braided beard back then, although he's changed back to his more original look now. But yeah, it's kind of a pity though for Seamus though, because at the time Seamus was definitely not really well over, and I think that's more the fault of the booking as well. But I think since teaming up with Cesaro, Sheamus has done much better. And he's a decent mid-card heel. He wouldn't do the pin anymore, so they turned on him. Yeah, like I don't remember the angle particularly, but I do know that like Randy Orton's never been a good babyface. Well, the injuries are real, but the stories are all fake. I wouldn't say fake's a bit of a strong word, but I'd say scripted would probably be more the word for it. But yeah, I think another problem with WWE is just how overly scripted and micromanaged it is as well. Whereas at least like other companies like AEW and New Japan give their guys much more freedom in comparison. So it's like everyone in WWE sounds like robots, whereas at least in AEW and elsewhere, everyone else just sounds normal, organic, and they're just really allowed to show, like, just be themselves really, and that's what makes it even more natural in comparison. Did you watch the WWE when it came to the UK looking for the next big wrestler? I might have missed that. Closest thing I can think of was Tough Enough, but I wasn't aware Tough Enough ever came to the United Kingdom. Closest thing I can think of was the TNA Impact Wrestling, which had the British Boot Camp that one year. And I know that Rockstar Spud, like Drake, who's now known as Drake Maverick, was in that season. I don't know who else was in that actually, I wonder. Kip Sabian? No, I don't know if Kip Sabian would have been there at the time. I do remember there was two twins in there as well, like the Blossom twins from the Britain as well, but I don't know what they're up to these days either. It might have been TNA. Yeah, it was Impact Wrestling. Yeah, Impact's also a really interesting story as well. Like, there's been so many times that they've almost went that you'd think they would have gone under because of mismanagement and bad booking from the higher ups. But amazingly enough, that company's still around today, and I think it's at least doing much better now compared to when like Dixie Carter or Hulk Hogan were in charge of it. Like even with their business partnership, with the Elite or with AEW as well helps a bunch as well. Coupled with that Don Callis, who's a brilliant mind in wrestling, is in charge of that company as well. Hello Chaos. How are you today? What about a reality show where they were finding new wrestlers? Well, there's a few of them, Missy. Like there was Tough Enough was one of them. Like in the WWE brand. Unfortunately, there's the Diva Search as well, which was god awful. And then there's the British Boot Camp that Impact Wrestling had back in 2010, 2011, maybe 2012. I think The Rock or Steve Austin. Yeah, it might have been Steve Austin who hosted the previous couple of seasons, I think. Like, I think up until $1 Million Tough Enough, which I think was the third or fourth one back in 2004. Like Al Snow, like a pro wrestler called Al Snow, who's currently in charge of OVW, was the host of that one. Like OVW being Ohio Valley Wrestling, which is developmental. There was one hosted by The Rock and it had nothing to do with wrestling. I think I know which one you mean. But I don't remember the name of it though. Like, what was it? I want to say it had Iron Man in it, but I don't think that's the right one. But I do know that he did host one a couple of years ago before the pandemic. Yeah, I think if there's one wrestler from here I still want to certainly see become successful, like I hope Killian Dane will definitely hopefully find good work elsewhere after he got part of the budget cuts in WWE. Like, I don't know where he could go. Like, I suppose technically he could go to New Japan if he wanted to. I mean, I think technically David Finlay's from here as well, since he's the son of Fit Finlay, but no, David Finlay's doing pretty well himself, like, since he's part of a really great tag team along with Juice Robinson called Fin Juice. They've had a lot of. I mean, how the heck do you make a slope out of concrete? Very carefully. Anyway, but yeah, the Fin Juice have done very well for themselves. Like, they've won a lot of I think they won quite a few belts under New Japan, and they were also the Impact Wrestling Tag Team Champions a few months ago as well. But yeah, and I guess I'd say if there's anyone we know that's ever from our hometowns, I'm sure we always want to see we always want them to do very well, and yeah, we're always proud of them when they do succeed. Like, even the late Total Biscuit said as well, like, or at least he talked about Adrian Neville, like, now known as Pac, like, who's from Newcastle as well. Where I think he won when he won the Cruiserweight Championship at the time, like, yeah, as TV said, like, he was so proud of him. And yeah, hopefully, if not later this year, then the next year, Pac will finally get something in AEW, whether it's the TNT Championship, or maybe if they do introduce like a Trios Championship or something like that, like basically a 6-man tag championship, then he and Penta and Ray Phoenix can potentially hold those titles as well. Hi all, Missy, Jill, Dick, I'm okay, I'm Jerry, got it. I got followed by a cat, so I stopped to pet it for 3 minutes. Oh, it was so cute and friendly, adorable. Oh, that's nice. What kind of cat was it? Like a tuxedo, or like a tabby, or? There was a show called The Titan he did, but there was another one. Titan, I think that might be the one that rings the bell. Coleco, or however you spell it. Alright, that's basically the same pattern as the Palicos from Monster Hunter, isn't it? So, like, I'm not too familiar with cat breeds compared to dog breeds. Like, I know a few cat breeds, like the exotic short hairs, or the Sphinx cats, or the Persians as well. The hero. The hero, I don't remember don't think I heard of that one though. It was called The Hero. I don't think I've heard of that one though, but yeah, Titan does ring a bell. Alright, let's get this next wall over here, or at least get this part of the wall done. That get dirty? Yep. Yeah, it didn't last long, only a few episodes. Ah, alright. But yeah, Missy, if you're ever in a wrestling mood at all, like, definitely take a look see at AEW. Like, in fact, AEW Rampage will be on tomorrow, I believe. Like, it'll only be an hour long, but Rampage is a very good way to get. Rampage is definitely a very good way to get into wrestling. Like, just like get a first look at an hour long episode before going in for the 2 hour long Dynamites that air every Wednesday. Even last week's episode of like the debut episode of Rampage was really, really great. Like, Christian Cage won the Impact Wrestling Championship from Kenny Omega, and then Britt Baker retained. And then Miro fought Fuego del Sol for the TNT Championship. And I think even what happened after, because I think it was like, if Fuego del Sol could win the match, he could get an AEW contract as well as the championship if he beat Miro. And yeah, he fought very strongly, and even getting Miro at the start with a couple of DDTs, but eventually he got overwhelmed and lost. But yeah, if you look at Sammy Guevara's vlogs though, you can see the aftermath of that, where Sammy came out to meet Fuego in the ring. And then then he even offered Fuego an AEW contract for all his hard work. It was a really, really good, it was a really, really heartwarming moment. I think pretty much everyone was very happy for Fuego last week. Like, even Evilino said so himself on his Twitch earlier in the week. Like, I think even admitting that a couple of the boys were even crying last week, just out of joy for him. But yeah, hopefully Fuego does very well for himself. Now that he's in AEW full time. I'm not in wrestling anymore. No worries. That can be completely understandable, but that's it. If it's not your cup of tea, then that's all right. Oh yeah, I haven't gotten Chaos a shout out have yet. Sorry Chaos. Let me get you shouted out. Here we go. If you've not checked Chaos out, yeah, be sure to do so. Whenever he does stream, it's always a treat, and he plays. Well, I'd say, but he does stream some horror games like Resident Evil 7. Like, also with VR as well, and then he was playing Sea of Thieves last month as well. Yeah, hopefully Chaos will be back someday to stream, and then we'll all be on board. Look forward to that. I started to build the other building. It's going to be more of a farm though, like a greenhouse. Oh, is this for Minecraft? Right, we're about a couple of hours in. Yeah, I'll see how far I can go tonight and get this skate park done. I'd say Dark Souls I'll try and get back on Saturday, and then after that on Sunday I'll start making an actual schedule for the week. Yeah, but I had to leave. I'm not feeling well. Oh, no worries, Missy. Hope you're feeling okay. Is it the headaches again? I think Dick, sorry, was in the kitchen trying to get drunk because it helps. Well, don't resort to drinking too much, Kale. Like, small amounts fine, but just don't go ham though. Like, I took something, but my stomach is still like, oh, it's the stomach, alright. Oh, it is headache. But yeah, like well, drinking while fun's, well, usually fine as long as you don't get too hammered on it, but don't drink as a coping mechanism. Yeah, I think another thing I was thinking of next week, like next Wednesday anyway, since I thought that would be a good time for streaming. Most people aren't streaming that day usually. Like, well, I'll post an announcement later on and maybe add a couple of reactions to, or add. Well, I suppose technically is a reaction, yeah. And see if everyone would be up for that, and then if they are, yeah, we can put that up for next Wednesday. And if not, then we can go with our usual streaming schedule instead. What's that? I can't help it. I'm addicted to not feeling like shit anyway, so I'll be okay, don't worry. Sorry, what for next Wednesday? I was thinking of getting people together next week, Missy, for basically like a small party night, so to speak, or just like to play a game called What the Dub, which is basically it's a bit of a Jackbox inspired kind of game, but it's like you watch these old like movie clips and then you just dub over them and see who can dub over it with the wittiest comment. Like, I don't know, say something like, oh, 50s movies, like, oh, have you read the newspapers? And then the husband's like, oh, what does it say? And then you just dub over what the wife could say, like, I don't know, something like, there's a free trial for Final Fantasy 14, you should play that, that sort of thing. Or say another scene, like someone's working up in the roof space of a house or something like that, and there's an, hey, do you see that out there? And it's like, no, Terry, I can't, because I'm up here where there's no effing windows, that kind of thing. Just something generally just, yeah, funny to try and like everyone likes it, so they'll vote for it, and you get the points for it. Party at X-House, you sex man, the hell did you wait so long for camp time? I didn't really wait for so long. I considered it though, but I wasn't really 100% sure whether to go for it or not, Chaos. Like, I was kind of debating between this and a new microphone as well, but Daniel said the headset mic's fine as is at the moment, so I can continue that in the meantime. Plus, the camera's kind of got a bit of a thing as well, but I've still seen more professional streamers have like one of those little stand-up mics on the side as well. Like Dodger from Dex Bonus was probably one of them. And plus I'm not a particularly big spender, so it's usually like I'll try to consider what to buy like one at a time generally. Because just say like I tend to save my money quite a fair bit. Don't know, like if I do eventually find work in the near future, and then I can Yeah, maybe I can try and maybe if I start earning money then outside of Twitch, then I can. Yeah, maybe I can make some slightly bigger investments though. But at the moment I'm content with what I have. And like I say, it's just small steps really for overtime. Like just thinking long term really. Oh, you don't need pro equipment, man. Just have fun. Oh yeah, I know. I just yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just got a little. Maybe I'm just setting too high standards for myself. You don't need pro equipment, just have fun. You can tell this park is a Glasgow park. It's a tall shithole. I mean, I think we still have a skate park in Belfast, though. Although it was under one of the motorways, I think. And then we also had like I think there was also a big skating warehouse as well next to the Belfast Metropolitan College at the Titanic Quarter. It was next door to that. I don't know if it's still around or not. Let me clean that. Alright. Oh yeah, I missed the middle bit. Alright, done. Dick, I'm coming to visit and live with you for a day with Jill and Shadow. I mean, sure, yeah. Like, if the ferries are still going, then yeah. Like, maybe someday I'll drive over to Scotland as well and see if I can find Glasgow. I'm asleep on the floor. I'd just be able to see all they coming to visit me. Yeah, I mean, since we do, like I'd say, because thankfully Belfast docks and does generally make the trip to Scotland, so like, yeah, like it would be possible without having to go with plane rides. You know, I think it only really takes a couple of hours across the boat anyway. Yeah, plus I can remember the last time I was in Scotland. It might have been first year maybe for high school when when I was the top boy in the class, and me and the top girl of the class got to go to Scotland for the one day to like a theme park. So it has been quite a long time. I think the only time before that, I think, was when we went over to Scotland for 5 days as part of the primary school field trip as well. Did you visit M&D's? It might have been M&D's actually, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was M&D's, not other thing, but like, is M&D still around, or whatever happened to it? Since I was probably 12 at the time when I first went there. Last time I was there, they had arcades and shit. It was awesome, I bet. They're all gone now for the shit cotton candy and whack-a-mole games. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm trying to remember what I'm trying to remember what actually was there last time. Like, it's been so long. I just remember the Ferris wheel was there. Oh, why does that put it back when I want to move it over here? Don't worry about Missy. Missy, you got 25 years before she can leave the country. 25 years? Last time, oh yeah, I said that. 25 years. What year? That's a long story. Okay, so I don't know, like, just be careful what you say there, just to know, like, innocent before proven guilty and all that, but yeah, just careful just so people don't get the wrong idea. Like, I mean, out of us we trust you though, but just, yeah, others may not so. How about many banks not helping? Chaos, many Sonic game are there? Yeah, yeah. Tell us how many Sonic games there are. Like main series, spin-offs. I don't know, Mario ROM hacks based on Sonic as well. Oh yeah, I get you. Well, actually, I haven't been good to prank. You like drop kick Murphys? What's a drop kick Murphy? Is that a type of jawbreaker, or like, I mean, the sweet jawbreaker? Well, over 20. Can you name them all individually, Chaos? Like individually, chronologically. The good ones, the bad ones, the mediocre ones, the spin-offs. Maybe even the games that Sonic characters appeared outside of Sonic games. No, they're an Irish-American band from Boston. The Dropkick Murphys? No, I've never heard of them. I'm afraid I've heard a few small bands, but Dropkick Murphys sadly isn't one of them. Yeah, Boston does have some Irish roots, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know if I've seen some stuff like from Tony Hawk's Underground 2's Boston level, but I feel like there might have been some Irish references as well in the Fallout 4's Commonwealth, which is mostly in Boston. Like, well, besides Kate, the Irish lass, I think there was a brewery there as well. Yeah, and actually, yeah, there was an Irish school in there as well. But, yep, sadly I don't know Fallout 4 as well compared to other 3D Fallout games, because sadly Fallout 4 was okay, but it wasn't. But it wasn't a fantastic game. Like, even as that one review site still said, yeah, like, great game, terrible RPG, that's really what applies to Fallout 4. But at least there's the mods that can help remedy the generally awful story. I'm still kind of looking forward to Fallout Miami as well when that comes out. Maybe also Fallout London, since that was a month or two ago. The trailer for that came out. Had some fun. Oh, welcome back, Daniel. How did Road 96 go? Yeah, stream is pretty quiet, but that's not a game for everyone to watch. Oh, well, if we can catch a stream next time, we'll see. Like, what is it? Just like a very relaxing, like road trip kind of game, or? I was there. Ah, nice. I mean, I do know, and have listened to the Berkeley Massacre though, which were a Canadian band. They still have some pretty good music. No, it's a game about teens trying to escape an authoritarian regime. Oh, alright. That's definitely a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be, and your choice determines the outcome. Oh, alright. Yeah, sadly when it comes to games like those that will have choices though, it's like I'll always worry about, oh no, was this the right choice, was this the wrong choice, and then because I'm maybe a bit of a perfectionist on the inside, it's like then sadly I end up getting put off by the games. I mean, although I could just do it first time and just do it again now I think about it, but maybe I don't know, that's just, I want to get, but again, that's just me. Sonic 3D Flicky's Island? Wasn't Flicky's Island the Sega Saturn version of that? I know there's a few versions of Sonic 3D, but I don't really know them. I know there's one on the Sega Mega Drive, and then there was another on the Saturn afterwards, after Sonic Extreme got cancelled. Sonic 4 I played episode 1 though, never got episode 2. Sonic R, yeah. Bad game, but pretty good music on that. Oh, I thought it was a little bit too close to finishing the floor there. I just noticed there was one section there completely. There's so many Sonics, I'm lost. Sonic 06, avoid that one. Leash colors, match system, Teal Sky. I forgot Teal Sky Patrol was a thing. Secret Rings, I played that, yeah. Sonic and the Black Knight might have been another one of the storybook series. Supersonic Racing was the last one that came out, wasn't it? Well, hey there, I got one heck of a filthy sidecar if you can fit us in. I can run up to you if that helps. Sidecar? Oh, that's going to be a motorbike sidecar, isn't it? There's one thing I know about concrete is that it likes to be as flat as possible. Alright, this might probably be the best way to get up here. What? Ladder? Do you want to cooperate? Thank you. Oh, thank you for the stretch, Mika, and hello, Froggy. How are you today? Oh, that was a good stretch, thank you. Give Froggy, give Froggy a shout out here, there we go. I don't know, almost said shout out and Froggy at the same time, so that almost sounded like Frog. I was almost about to say Frog out, I think. No, we both. Oh, thank you, Jill, for shouting Froggy out as well. Yeah, if you haven't checked Froggy out, be sure to do so. He plays a lot of Dead by Daylight. He does occasionally play Final Fantasy 14 and a fair few other games as well. Sitting in Party Finder and trying to get people for O11S. O11S? Oh, Omega? Wait, what are you doing O11S for? Are you doing it? Is this for a clear, or are you doing this for Blue Mage Best in Slot, or? Trying to get my tank pants for glam. Ah, fair enough. I wonder if I should ever go back to Mega and get some glams. I mean, technically, out of my healing stuff, I think it might be only the eye and the legs I might be missing. I think for that, but I mean, don't really play healer much anyway. Plus. Oh, hi Fasa. Thank you very much for the raid. How are you tonight? Welcome raiders as well. Yep, so for those new joining the channel, I'm Tony Attraction. You may call me Dick or Rex. And I'm a bit of a Friday streamer from Northern Ireland where I play games like PowerWash Simulator right now. I'm also playing Dark Souls, Daughters of Ash, and I've also played previous titles like Oddworld, Apes Odyssey, and Apes Exodus, Resident Evil, and Fallout New Vegas Randomizer. Oh, thank you for shouting out, Fasa, chill. I never did 11S. Oh, you're missing out on that. Indeed, Froggy. I mean, I think it might have been before Danielle joined us though, but yeah, I think the memories we had of 11S it was quite a fun fight, yeah. And I think especially when we were clearing that, I mean, I don't know, like, well, between the music and then I think also Leon's, one time when we were doing the Pantocrator mechanic where it's like, okay, everyone go clockwise, then everyone goes clockwise, but Tim, he goes anti-clockwise and he's like, no, not that clockwise, before he realizes his mistake. Yeah. Bum chilling. Daniel did join us for 11S. Or 12S, sorry. Like it's kind of almost a shame to think about now that the Model Low Mount from O12S doesn't play that song, but the From the Heavens theme is still just as fantastic. I fucking miss Leon. Yeah, same as well. Like, haven't spoken to him since the second raid tier though. Nope, hope he is getting along pretty well, as well as the others from our static back then. Yeah, because I think Fist is in charge of their free company now, I believe, since they combine both of theirs. So I know Fist is probably still playing mostly. I think Wazzle's still on though, but I don't think he's not the leader anymore, at least to my knowledge. I checked his logs, but he only did a little bit. What of the present here, or because I think he was with me when we cleared Ieda, though, that one night. Like it was me, Parth, and 5 randoms. Fist don't see that, you know. Yeah, Fist told me about that. Yeah, I wonder what Seed's up to anyway. Like, I think he was last playing World of Warcraft, but I don't know if he could be playing anything else now though, like after the Blizzard controversy. Doing WoW Classic. Oh, alright. Yeah, I'm guessing Vanilla WoW as opposed to the Burning Crusades. Although we could be doing that as well. Although, considering how much Blizzard have messed up both classics, to be honest, by just throwing in microtransactions, despite saying they'd leave it alone. And then bots have been there for weeks and not been taken care of. Like, I know it's mostly satire from Captain Grimm's recent video, but it's still like very accurate, very surprisingly accurate as well. But yeah, if you want to check on YouTube, like the state of WoW, like Captain Grimm, like he's like an animator, like he's an animator slash WoW machinima guy. And all the stuff's usually quite funny to watch. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Do we have many World of Warcraft, or not World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy machinima makers? I wonder. I think we have a bunch though, but probably not too many that stand out. At least from what I've seen anyway. No, there's a bunch, but quite a few of them are pretty good. Like especially primarily the non-comedic ones, I guess. Well, maybe that's we'll say something like the Minions Adventure or something like that, like some of the Minions from Final Fantasy sort of then go on their own like a little adventure, like Toy Story or something like that. Could be Toy Story, it could be Hamtaro as well, maybe. Great will destroy all games, just look at Forza 7. That's hit That's hit its end of life cycle and has been removed from the hall. The reviews are 1 star and giving total shit. All cars hidden behind loot boxes. They changed VIP and made it worthless. What? Why would they? Why would they do that? Like Alpha going off on adventures? Yeah, exactly. Dan. Microsoft tried to pull an Activision Blizzard and murder their own game. Yeah, just any game that just tries to focus on microtransactions and live services only are just, yeah, pretty much already going to seal the deal for them. Like Anthem, they bragged about having a 10-year roadmap for that, and then that game was dead within 6 months. Marvel's Avengers is kind of on the same road as well. Like, claims to have a multi-year roadmap, and then with nothing going on, pretty much that game was dead within a year. Even if they're introducing like Black Panther and other heroes over time, like if the loot system and the gameplay is still the same, then yeah, nobody's gonna want to play that. I think that Dead or Alive 6 is another game. I think like even like a few days ago I was watching some videos. I just happened to saw some videos of that in my feed for some reason. So I took a look to see that, and then could see just how the dynamic the gameplay used to, like, or how interactive the stages were. Like, you beat someone up and then you'd skateboard them down a flight of stairs, or like powerbomb them off a skyscraper onto the streets below. And sadly nowadays, Dead or Alive 6 is just riddled with microtransactions, and they're even charging money just to change the color of some of a character's hair. That was so cute. Alpha and the Omega. Yeah, I honestly like that as well. And I've even seen them in the world a few times, like outside of Palace of the Dead and inside Shroud. They were looking down the pit, and then out of the Notia, they were at a campfire. And they've even made cameo appearances in some seasonal events as well. Whether it was in the background or if it was, or whether it was like a letter or something like that they'd written. That we read, which I can't remember if that was the Rising last year or the year before, or if that was Starlight. It might have been the Rising actually, but I don't. Again, it might have been the year before, I think, because I think if I'm not mistaken, last year was the jigsaw puzzle with the glass pane. Okay, BRB, I need to go for a shower. Yeah, no worries, chill, see you soon, and enjoy your shower. See, transactions are balls, man. That's done properly, like, there's a massive chunk of story, or about God, gear, shit. Yeah, like, I think let's say if microtransactions don't interfere with the story or like or progression at all, then I'm willing to let it slide. And if they have a long-term plan as well, then I'm okay with that as well. Like Final Fantasy 14, I know like it's a lot of mixed stuff, but they might be one of the few shops that do it right, I think. Because all the stuff's like optional. Besides really the jump potions, besides the jump potions though, that'll let you jump up to like to catch up with the story or the level. Like they still put you at the start of the expansion really, as opposed to right at the end of it, and give you all the raid gear like say World of Warcraft would do. Like I'm still a bit iffy with the jump potions myself though, because just to me it kind of encourages a bit bad gameplay, I think, because people especially people who buy those jump potions and then don't practice their jobs first, so then they get overwhelmed with all the stuff and they don't know what they're doing. especially if they join like a high difficulty duty as well, then that can create problems because then they're going to die a lot. They're not going to know what rotations to use. Whereas honestly, like they would have been just best doing it naturally, and letting and learning it as they went along, rather than just jumping the gun. So I saw something earlier about Dick visiting people. Well, I think it was more like Chaos and the other Scots were talking about coming to visit me, and then that's where I talked about we do have the boats that cross from here from Belfast to Scotland, so it would be a possibility. $200 more, and I can afford that. I can afford that heavy duty washer. Oh yeah, the ferries. I might get shit faced in Dick's garden. Well, my front garden or my back garden. Well, I mean, I'm sure it'll be alright as long as you don't mess up my parents' summer house at all. Oh, I need to put the long nozzle on here. Whatever one I land in, lol, might not even be yours. Oh, I thought I could hear water splashes coming from above, but no, I think that's just the effect of the nozzle. Yeah, this would probably be easier to just get the step ladder. Well, I think we're almost done with the walls anyway. We don't have very much left of that to do. Yeah, I'm on top of this properly. I'm kind of getting slid off here. There we go. Yeah, it's my tea right now anyway. It's probably getting cold now. I do not think is into that kind of... Yeah, wait, what? You can tell me he's going to have to put a leash on me. Yeah, I think that, as Dan said, I'm not into that kind of roleplay. Or any roleplay for that matter. Well, if you want, you could ask Chill or Shin or anyone else, maybe. Maybe that's a Scottish thing as opposed to a Northern Irish thing. Like, "Ook laddie, you better rise up or I'm gonna put you on a leash, mon." Pretty sure Scots don't say mon. Don't know where mon came from. I was in time with my mum when we saw a gimp at Glasgow Central. What, in broad daylight? I'm not even gonna ask. I'm just gonna pick. I'm just gonna picture something else entirely. Maybe a group of happy, smiling Lalafels who offer friendship to everyone. Could have been a late text or a pick bodysuit. Oh wow. Oh well. Well, we've been at this for a while. Just looked at the timer now. So. Yeah, we'll try and finish Skatepark tonight anyway, and then we can do the fire station next time. Since solitaire, that'll probably take me just as long as this anyway. Oh, let me switch back to that. There we go. What are we doing? Anyway, 57%. I mean, I think mostly we're probably going to have a lot of the floor still to clean, but the walls are nearly done. Still got a little bit more of the on the fence as well. I missed the cat I petted earlier. Well, do you have any pets at all, Chaos? I mean, if you're able to, you could get a cat like Shin. I don't know, like as say a Palico or whatever you mentioned earlier on, maybe, or even one of the breeds I mentioned as well, like a Sphinx or a exotic Shorthair. Have your own little mini Beerus at home. Or Champa as well. Isn't the Sphinx the hairless ones? It is Chaos, yeah. Like they're the hairless, like slightly wrinklier ones though, but I don't know, I think Sphinxes look kind of cute in their own way. Although you do have to take quite a bit of care of them with them as well, because they can get easily infected. But they're very sociable and playful cats as well. I just heard a blip in the game there, but didn't see what it was. Alright, I probably need the stronger nozzles here. Especially with that yellow stuff in the wall. There's no pressure in the E-Pass and can't be one coat. That's right, yeah, true, because the winter, so you'd have to give them a wee jumper or something like that. You do not need to close them if your house is warm enough. Yeah, I suppose that's true, yeah. Yeah, plus if you had blankets lying about anyway, like, I'm sure the cat would still jump into them and wrap itself up in them. I don't know, like last winter felt pretty cold over here, like even though we still had the heat on fair often, it still felt it was like in the minuses in this house. I might as well try and get this wall done now. Whoops. Okay, that's fine to go with anyway. So I'm gonna be color and design ones. I should do a face cam while wearing my latex masks. Fred makes latex costumes made of giant Pikachu head that you could wear. I see. I mean, there's a reason to have latex my username. I suppose. Oh yeah, I guess that is true. Yeah. I mean, if that's what you want to do on your streams, then yeah, I'd say go for it. I mean, I wouldn't really wear headwear or stuff myself. Like, don't know, like even if it was like a sunny day or something like that. I mean, I'd have sunglasses, but I wouldn't wear them. And I don't really wear hats as well. Oh, alright, cool. I accidentally cleaned that wall there. Didn't even realize it was still there. Alright, $120 to go. I do love the restricted feeling of the latex on my face, not too keen on leather masks though. I don't know much about latex myself, but innocently speaking, though, is latex considered kinky at all, or like I never really thought about it, or really don't really know how that thing that works really, like in that particular field. Like hence why I'm asking why, like innocently that sort of thing. I have outfits that cost around £500. Whoa, that's a lot of money. Yeah, you could buy two Meister Figure Omega. Well, two and a fifth Meister Figure Omega statues from the Final Fantasy store for that. Innocent Mika, I see banner here. No, well, I don't know. Okay, I know most dirty terms now though, but other times I still am a bit innocent with certain things. Like I don't know, maybe something like well, hopefully I don't get in trouble for saying this with Twitch, but say, like, for example, if you asked me, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago, you asked me what a heart-shaped box was, like, I would say, well, is that like a box of chocolate on Valentine's Day or something like that? Like, I know what it means now, of course, but like, just saying back then, like, I wouldn't have known what it would have meant. It's a Nirvana song. Yeah, that's actually true as well. Yeah, that I did discover that was a Nirvana song as well. I mean, I think, well, I haven't really listened to Nirvana ever. Well, it was Smells Like Teen Spirit's probably the only song I really know, and also probably because I listen more to the Weird Al parody compared to the original version. I'm guessing it means the same as I turn in the Oval Office. Turn in the Oval Office? What? I don't know if that's a literal sense or an innuendo, but is that what they're calling it nowadays? Oh my god, that's old as shit. I guess that's probably the reason why I've never heard of that one. No one uses that term anymore? Alright. I mean, I guess if I ever probably could get away with, well, if I could think of a way to maybe say that particular word without it was censored, I could just think back to the Stephen Fry thing in QI where he got defeated by a Newcastle accent. At least this wall's almost done here. Still got a little bit over there. So, see, these are your new pickup lines, Dick. I don't know. I don't really know if I'd use those or not. Like, I don't know. I don't really know. Like, again, I don't know. Parrot. Oh god. Well, I know what the pink bean is. I mean, you just said to me I would just laugh. Well, mere chaos. Like, is that another ancient one? Is that the one the chaos said? Because I know what it means though, but that's not something I've heard of. I mean, not particularly phrase, but I know the thing at the end. Oh, that's bright. All right. And you need to get out more, and that you don't have much luck with. Yeah, honestly, I really should, like, because I'm 29 now, and I'm only going to get older as each year goes on, so I do need to probably do something before it's, like, too late. Because, yeah, like I say, like, well, at least I would still, I'd say, at least give it a go at least once, I would say. Like, if I find something that's good, if it doesn't work out, then hey, at least I tried, that sort of thing. I mean, I'm sure there's other Northern Irish streamers as well, but I mean, that would be a little bit out of the blue, I guess, to sort of make introductions that way. So rather probably better do it in person though, whether at a bar or if there's any of those like speed dating things that they do. Like, I thought about online dating once, but then I kind of realized a while later that that might be that online dating might be a bit too volatile though, so decided to cancel those plans. And considering the current atmosphere with online and all that, like, yeah, I wouldn't trust it with that. Did I finish that before? I did. Alright. No, I mean, if you said those terms, but they are actually very, very, very sexist. No, well, I wouldn't say. Of course, like, if I knew what it meant, I wouldn't say it, though. Like, I mean, I guess the easiest way to just say it would just say, like, oh, hello, that sort of thing. Like, start off with hello, as James May said that one time, like, in Top Gear. Like, it was just done for the sake of satire, though, but well, yeah, I mean, there is still a bit of a funny truth to it. Like, you're supposed to start with saying hello. Take a thought, you don't need help. I mean, I kind of met him a little bit, I guess I would say scruffy, maybe, just based on my clothes wear. So, well, I can work on looking presentable a little bit. I'm sure you have girlfriends in the past, though. Sadly not, no. Like, I will confess, though, that I kind of did shelter myself after how rough high school was, or how high school was. Casual wear says you're happy, comfy, relaxed, and communication, and aren't trying to hard to impress like a dork. I say go with that. I mean, you could do, yeah, as long as. Because then, I mean, I guess I'd say just at the end of the day, I guess be yourself, like try hard but not too hard, that sort of thing. Like, nothing as extravagant as, say, I don't know, a white tuxedo with a single red rose in it. Probably a little bit too far-fetched, but yeah, you get the idea. Sometimes you are. Yeah, I think I'd say the problem's partly with me as well, because I don't tend to socialise very often as well. We see right 3BS. No, well, I can socialise. I'm happy enough to socialise with you guys, because at least I'm comfortable enough now. Like, you know, like even at the I'll admit, even at the start of when I first got into like voice chatting or something like that, I was still, well, I'm still relatively quiet, but I'm better not knowing people's names and all that. But yeah, perhaps it would be worth looking. Would be worth certainly looking around. Like, yeah, if I can find some venues, or just let's say maybe decide to go to a bar some evening, maybe as well. I see this bottle isn't empty yet. I'll deal with that. Wait, it's not empty yet? Oh, right, yeah. Well, trust me, you're good looking, so you should have no trouble at all. Yeah, fingers crossed when that moment does come. But yeah, like, I'll certainly look to try to get out a little bit more in the near future. Who knows, maybe let's say maybe I'll find that hidden gem somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna need that ladder again, I think. At least the park's getting better. I mean, you will find someone playing games or something. Oh yeah, true. Like, I think easily I could probably relate to someone more as a fellow gamer. But sometimes, as they say, opposites attract as well. So sometimes it's like you could find someone who might like the same thing as you, but in the long term it may not work out for something like that. Maybe that's not the exact analogy, though, but. Okay, okay, well, this might be a bit of a far-fetched thing, but say, like, the Simpsons one time back when it was good, like Homer Simpson was facing the dilemma one time of, like, staying faithful to Marge, or he meets that new female co-worker, Mindy, who was, like, very much like him, like, or had the same interests in him as well. So it's like, through the whole thing as well, it's like Homer decides, does he want to be with someone who's, like, he likes it and has some interest in him, or does he choose to stay faithful to Marge? That sort of thing. I know, like, again, not probably the best analogy to make, but you can probably see the similarities, that sort of thing. Or at least that'd be the kind of woman I'd be looking for. It's like, would I like someone that's into gaming as well? What am I still missing on this wall? Or is it at the bottom? But then again, there are Twitch couples out there, like, say, like Dodger and Strippin. Yeah, both YouTubers turned streamers, happily married, and they've got a kid. Well, I mean that works for them though. So I think it definitely wouldn't be out of the question. Yeah, that's fine. Challenge love games. Yeah, it takes a man. I mean, if there are indie games, they might not be the one. You know, not big games to get to enjoy it. One thing, never try to predict when it comes with, because you never know someone until you know them. Yeah, absolutely. And even that's say like even if that's say like if they don't like games but they understand that they're okay with it. It's like it's something that I like, then if they're happy, then I'm happy with that at least. Same as well, like maybe they could be into something like I don't know, soap operas or something like that. like wouldn't be my interest, but I mean, if they enjoy the soap opera like Coronation Street or something like that, then yeah, that'd be okay. I'm fine with that as well. Yep, open mind is key. Yeah, exactly, Chaos. Exactly. I'm just $10 away, and then I can get that thingamajig. I was watching Embertail earlier. I think I saw that on TV around, but then again, my mum's more the one who watches the soaps, or well, she watches Emmerdale sometimes, but she's mainly Coronation Street for a very long time. She may occasionally watch EastEnders if there's an interesting storyline going on. How's that? That manipulative bitch kidnapping and pretending she found the child. Oh, she's a killer. Oh, that woman. I think I think I know which one you're talking about. Like the one who I think was that the one who threw the other woman off the bridge or something like that. Yeah, I think, well, my mum kind of sort of laments like that, or sort of feels like, yeah, most soap stories aren't as good nowadays compared to what they used to be, or some of them just seem a little bit far-fetched and stupid sometimes. Like, wrestling's kind of similar though. Like, it's like when they do good storylines with matches, then it's like, man, this is awesome. But then if they completely drop the ball in the story, or just, you know, have something that happens that makes no sense, then it's just like, oh, why is this a thing? Yeah, Jimmy and Nicola, the comic relief, arguing and fighting, then out of the blue some banging. Bang, as in wink wink nudge nudge kind of banging, or banging as in like banging the drums, or okay, so what type of lady would you look for? Hey, I don't know. I guess really, well, what's the best word for it? I guess understanding. I guess understanding, patient. Sort of, I guess, well, I guess kind of beautiful on the inside as well as outside. Oh, alright, how was that? Okay. Alright, give me that Prima Vista 3000. So how does that compare to the medium one? Better surface, way better, and a lot of stats there. Stubborn's the same, but again, encrusted and embedded, and tough's a big increase as well. Let's see. A good all-round heavy pressure washer. Yep. So we'll just see how this does, and then we'll buy the nozzles eventually. Oh, listen to the power of that. Oh, that feels good. Yeah, just from the sound alone, you can tell just how much more powerful this thing is. Say, does that washer of yours work on edges? Pretty sure power washers would mutilate hedges though. I haven't seen many wrestling storylines since the Stone Cold 2 Monster days, lol, and yes, the Wing Hedge Hedge. Lol, kind of on daytime TV. Alright, yeah, post watershed's not until after 8 o'clock, isn't it? Or 10 o'clock. Yeah, like how the hell can you clean a hedge? Very carefully, maybe? I don't know, you'd have to ask, you probably have to ask a hedge cleaner professional. I mean, probably not, I mean, you probably wouldn't do it with a power washer though, but maybe just a regular hose or one of those sprinklers maybe. Or just let the rain do it, I guess. How the hell? Oh, spray carefully. See you next year. Oh yeah, is that you chaos, or are you talking about, another power washer? Power washing. Oh, all right. Well, if they add a hedge to a community vote, maybe they could make it. If they're adding more community maps and one of them's a hedge, and maybe if people see it as being a meme, maybe. Like, I don't know power wash memes too well. But if it was, then yeah, maybe people could fudge for a hedge to clean. Like, I'll have to probably actually look into their Discord again soon to see when their next community map vote's gonna be. Because I know they're making a steam chain locomotive in the future, I think, as well as I want to say a paintball arena. I think might have been the one that won the previous poll. I have drank way too much booze. Yeah, just don't drink too much chaos though. Like I'd say, like have some water as well. Yeah, I wonder when I'm gonna have that Japanese beer. I wonder that we got. I mean, might be another while before I have more wine again, I think. I believe both quarter pipes are done, so I think we've just have the floor and whatever left we were missing. I just want to be loved. Aw, chaos. No, like all of us love you. Like Tendo, Chill, Shin, Mika, myself, many others. I love my friend, but I'm scared to say anything to her. I mean, if you're still on good terms with a friend, like absolutely just speak your mind to her though. Like, doesn't matter if it's a he or she, like at all. Like a friend, I mean. But yeah, just like have a chat with them. Like, I'm sure they'd be more than happy to talk. Still kind of curious. Besides skate park, though, else I'm missing. Haven't seen any other things remaining. Unless I missed top of the walls. I think I will at some point after all my troubles pass. Don't wait. I mean, don't wait too long, Kale. Like, I'd say, like, if you want to talk to them tomorrow at all, like, do so. Like, it's hard loving someone and they do not have the same feelings, but you can learn to live with it if it happens. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what I missed, this railing over here. Oh, listen to all that power, and that's especially good. Not gonna lie, I like this game. Yeah, like it's a really relaxing game. Even I quite enjoy it. It's quite a lot. Like that's kind of why I save it for streams more, because I think I know that others seem to quite like it as well. And it kind of gives them more of both myself and them the same experience in a way. But yeah, like if it's still an early access title, but it's definitely worth the buy. Cause it still has a lot of content. I have a lot of dirt over there I missed. None of you know her, but she was actually seen and knows me and I'm watching stream on, so she take your tea. Is it cold? Probably is now at this point. Yep, it's quite cold, yep. But thankfully I did inherit something from my grandmother where we can both tolerate cold tea. I still prefer my tea warm, but I don't mind cold tea as well if I leave it for too long. I probably could have dinged in the microwave, but oh, I still have a break. Have a snack, get a nice hot fresh cup of tea. That's what Jill does. No, I will definitely chaos. Like as soon as we finish the skate park here and finish the stream, yeah, I'll go get a fresh drink, maybe even have a little bit of cake as well. That might still be left over. And then I can just take tomorrow off, watch the other stream, and then we'll get back to Dark Souls on Saturday. So I think next thing we gotta do now is explore the painted world of Ariama, see if I can find anything worse than there. And also, yeah, most importantly, don't kill crossbreed Priscilla. Maybe getting. Oh, hi. Is the same friend? I was like, is a friend or something? Maybe Kitty. Hashtag do I. Haha chaos. Also Swiss roll. I don't know if we have any Swiss rolls in the house, but yeah, we've got quite a few things. I mean, we've got Kit Kats, we've got my chocolate back there, Dairy Milk in the Galaxy. And also, yeah, the aforementioned chocolate cake that I had for my birthday. I'd rather say there is a match for everyone out there. EUPD make relationships basically impossible. Still, you'll find someone for you. Oh yeah. I've never heard of EUPD. Yeah, I haven't heard that either, but I guess that did something. Emotionally unstable personality disorder. Oh, right. Okay, I was thinking of something completely different though, like an organization. But oh, okay, that's there as well. Oh, how many more walls got railing? Wait, did I miss railing? No, I'll get back to it once finish up here. So they could still be over towards that corner, maybe. 3 walls, skate park floor, which is nearly done. Like, not because it's destroyed all intimate relationship partners, an unfortunate part of our condition. It's like that does. Like I can't imagine what that is like, but yeah, it does. It is unfortunate. But well, maybe. Well, even then, maybe there could still be someone out there. Like maybe he'd be very patient and understanding. Maybe, who knows? Yeah. Yeah, there's bound to at least be one, yeah, like at least even one person out there. It might be nearly impossible to find, but they'll probably be out there at least. But thinking you destroy all intimate relationships will not help. You need to be positive about it. Yeah, that's what Jill said. There we go, final bit, and then that'll be the floor done. $120. I'm probably not going to be able to afford the Probably not going to be able to afford the extensions until we get to the fire station now, but once I get those, I think, yeah, this will definitely be my go-to washer until whatever new comes out in the future. Oh, alright, here's a wall. Right, what walls am I still missing, by the way? Oh, right on top, maybe. That would probably make sense. Can't really see anything done love, so I'm guessing probably just the top ones anyway. Alright, I thought I could reach that far, but evidently not. Let's see, I'm thinking you destroy. Oh, yeah, you don't score until you score. That's why I'm in therapy about it. There's brief explanation of us and relationships. You have VBB. You may feel that other people abandon you when you most need them, or that they get too close and smother you. When people fear abandonment, it can lead to feelings of intense anxiety and anger. You may make frantic efforts to prevent being alone. Yeah, I think I can understand that. Like a fear of, yeah, I don't know. I guess, like I say, yeah, fear of abandonment's a pretty notable one. Right, well, that's the skate park finally done after probably a couple of hours at least. I'm self-harmer and people do not need to put up with that shit. Oh shit. Yeah, just don't, like, I know like what it can be like, but just, yeah, don't self-harm. Like, let's say, just, even let's say if there's ever a time if you're feeling down, Daniel, just, yeah, talk with any of us as well, and we can talk it out. Like, I think we all respect you as, yeah, we all respect you for who you are, and it's like, yeah, we don't want to see, none of us really want to see anything bad happen, yeah, to anyone. Yep, that's chill, and Chaos Officer said, yeah, we're both here for you. Right, what's the park warden saying here? Good job, Dirt Finder, scrubbed up, kind of neat, didn't it? Beats me how you did all that, which is just a jet of angry water. Not that folks seem grateful. All I'm getting so far is gas from the baggy pants brigade. What? Complaining that don't look sick no more, which was surely the point. Oh, I'm guessing the baggy pants have been the skaters. Clean the motorcycle and sidecar. Well, that doesn't look like it'll be a long one, so I think we can do this one real quick and then we'll finish up. You've may seen the pictures of my hubby and I become the first sidecar to complete the 24-hour Great Plains Challenge. Everyone thought the tracks were just too bumpy in 24 hours and the seat too restrictive, but it was no problem at all. When I got uncomfortable, I just took my hands off the throttle for a second and gave them a shake. The brutal 5-hour river section sure took it out of the sidecar though. Can you clean it up? By the way, Bobby wondered if you knew any chiropractors. I don't know much about sidecars, but a metal seat seems relatively uncomfortable for a sidecar. Like, I mean, I'd probably at least put maybe some leather or some cushion or something in there. What am I missing on the mud cart here? Oh, there we go. Let's get to this, all the dirt. Yeah, I think this is kind of what I can appreciate about the vehicle, so that opportunity in the long run, it's like, you know, always appreciate a much shorter one, just to like stretch back and I guess make a quick bit of money in game that way. Yeah, admittedly it's a bit tight with the sidecar next to it, so it does make it a little hard to get to certain spots. Alright. Probably need to clean that windshield, but that's a messed spot. Alright. Oh, sidecar, see? I thought it did clean that. Oh, right, the stance, I guess. I didn't think about that. Alright, spoke set, whatever that is, and the swing arm. Oh, is there more than one? Is there one? Oh, hang on. I think I found the other anyway. Oh, never mind. It's on the front tire, that's why. There we go. Hey, don't suppose you have time to fit in my pretty little Trixie, do you? She's all mucked up. Wait, what? Is that a dog? Are we going to power wash a dog, or is that just the name of something else entirely? Okay, chill, chat off the no worries, chill. Have a good night. Thank you again for coming. Thank you again for coming along, and thank you again for the host earlier. Already hit 11s. Yeah, it's a pretty hard fight to do, Froggy, unsynced, because there's that one mechanic you got to do at the start of program loop. Right, so what is this Trixie that we're talking about? Oh, an SUV? Shit. Okay, this one I promise will be the very last one, and then we'll finish up. Let me see, can I afford any nozzles yet? Right, nozzles. Short extension, long extension. I can technically almost afford both now. Soap dispenser's pretty expensive though. Yeah, I'll buy the short one first. Yeah, this is definitely a lot different now with the strongest power washer, well, to my knowledge, currently available in the game. Like, definitely feels like I'm going through this a lot faster compared to like the van from the start of the game. Might as well go to this one since we're close by. Might as well go for that one. There we go. We'll cover more ground as well. Or well car, I mean. Some motor jets can cut and bore through solid rock, although that's crazy power stuff. Yeah, I think I have heard about those. Although I kind of mostly I know it more from Pokemon. I'd say maybe like Blastoise might be one of the more likely Pokemon to do something like that, or the Pokemon do something like, say, Hydro Cannon maybe. Yeah, imagine if they did add a sandbox later on where you could try to destroy rocks with power washing, or if they made a hard mode game as well where you have to power wash, but you have to be careful not to get too carried away with power washing something, lest you end up breaking something. Like, say, you could shatter the windows, like if I used this nozzle here, or the aforementioned rocks if I was using this one on a heavy duty thing, or if I shot this gnome here, he would completely shatter. Like, dunno. Well, there's a suggestion for the devs that if someone stumbles upon this video, like, yep, there's your ideas for a potential hard mode update in the future build. Alright, what's left? Brake light, window, and wing mirror. Right. Ah, there we go. I think that almost went just as quick as the bike did. Let's see. Oh, she looks so beautiful. Just in time for my afternoon catch up with the girls. Thanks muchly. XOXXOX. And the only thing we have until we unlock the next thing is the fire station. Wait, what? Oh, alright. That was weird. I was trying to scroll down and it was going up instead. So yeah, we've 100%ed everything so far, and then fire station will be our next thing to unlock. So let me just go ahead and buy this long extension for next time, and then we can buy the soap one while we're in the middle of the... I mean, if we don't have very much left to buy, I could probably start buying some soap again just to clean up the stuff quicker. I hate to admit it, but being this wasted is actually helping me. It's weird. That could just be the alcohol talking chaos, but that being said, just take it easy. Yeah, for now, as Danielle says, as soon as that stuff wears off, though, it's gonna hit like a brick. Right, but yeah, that'll do us on PowerWash tonight, so we got quite a lot done. I've probably been at the longest stream yet for PowerWash as well. So yeah, next time we'll get started in the fire station. That'll probably take a couple of hours, judging by the amount of money we can make from that. So yeah, thank you all. But yeah, other than that, yeah, thank you guys again for tonight. That was, yeah, I think tonight went very well with PowerWash. And thank you again to Chill and Mika for the hosts, to Miss Gamer Fan for the subscription as well, like much appreciated, and to Fazza for the raid, and again thank you all for those that came along. So before we go, let's see who's up for a raid, or who's available. We have quite a lot of people actually. Wow. Let's see, we have me playing Dark Souls 3, Shin is playing Alien, but he might be finishing up soon. Mika's in Dead Space 2, Cylon is playing Destiny 2. I thought he was playing Conquer, unless he finished. God, it feels like I've rated so many of these. Let me see. Do you have any dice? Alright, well, maybe from 1 to 6 we'll roll. Yeah, from Darcel down to Xylon. We'll see who gets the die. 3, so 1, 2, 3. I don't know if Mia's going to be on for long or not. 4, alright. That's Shin actually. Let me take a look see anyway in their streams, see where they are. There's not up. Oh, Mia's playing in Soul Level 1 on Dark Souls actually. I always had a bit of a trouble. What do you guys think? Should we raid Mika just to see how she's faring on Dark Souls 2? Or Dark Souls 2, Dead Space 2. Yeah, we'll give Mika a wee raid. So yeah, let me prime up the raid message here. Grab your tankards and give her a lolly ho when we get in. Dead Space 2, best Dead Space. Yeah, I mean, if I enjoyed the first Dead Space, I think I'll definitely look into that game as well. It's your choice. I know Chaos, but I'm never decisive for where I want to go. So anyway, socials, is that going to work, or did I type it wrong? There we go. So yeah, if you're interested in joining the new Discord, the Leylines Club, there's the link as well. And I've also linked to my YouTube where I will upload my old VODs as well, including playthroughs. So yeah, if you're interested, yeah, come join us. But right, let's get primed up on Mika now. Give her a lolly ho for Dead Space 2. Alright, everyone, thank you again. But yeah, everyone, thank you again for tonight. And yeah, I'll see you all in each other's streams, and as well as Saturday's stream for Dark Souls as well. So yeah, have a good night, everyone, and see you next time then. Bye.